Looks like things are working. Well, just like always, let's just get right into it. Howdy do, everyone. I meant to stream last night, but I was just... Nathan, what's up? I was very, extremely, extraordinarily tired. Incredibly tired. Had hung out with a friend at Put-in Bay, which is a place in Ohio very close to Canada. It's in a little island where you go to have fun. Spent the day with him, since soon enough we're not going to be able to hang out at all. So, ST, is that an abbreviation for strength? Or C, how you doing? How's it going? I'm gonna use the Maniac Pinwheel blade today because I'm crazy.
Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
I got some practice in with this the other day, so I figure we give it a try. It's not as weak as I originally thought, but we'll see what it does. Now, one of the downsides of this weapon is that the fact that it kind of locks you in place when it's charged. So I'm going to try to go with a happy medium of maybe like 2 charges at a time, but there are times we can't avoid having more charges, so it's kind of difficult to determine whether or not you should do a light attack or a heavy attack. Yeah, Jerk 11 testifies. Yeah. My diaphragm isn't super activated right now, so if I talk for a little while, I'll be able to do my Joker laugh. I used to do a very good Joker impression. I do like how it constantly spins, though. Gotta determine whether or not you're gonna do a light attack or heavy attack, depending on what attacks coming your way, but... it can end up doing a lot of damage, so... Love how you get some, I also love how we get some stank on it. Put our legs up. It's a sword. It's a blade, not a bat. Fortunately, this thing eats up a lot of stamina. So, regardless of the amulet that we use. Gotta have to be a little conservative about that. Okay. Maybe this thing breaks down. Where'd he go? Okay. Maybe I was about to say maybe this thing breaks stamina faster than I thought. Bro just straight up disappeared into the ether. Let me get my usual running power back. There we go. Speed through the area like normal. Garbage can? Oh, okay. As you can see, ooh, this guy can just move out of my way. As you can see, I'm just a tiny bit sunburned. You can see it on my face, a little bit around my nose, cheeks. But yeah, it's very bright, very sunny.
A powerful parade.
Had a lot of fun though. We had a lot of food.
So please, be careful.
See how this thing does against bosses. This puppet thinks he's crazy. I'm crazier than you. Get some charges up. That does a pretty respectable amount of damage after you. Ooh. Yeah, big recovery, especially when it's charged up, but it's not so bad. Okay. How's that? Ooh. Alright. So this thing does break through poise a lot better than I thought. Yeah, Noah the Red No Streamer. That's me. No special powers. My special powers is being stupid. As if that was any shock. Okay. So the verdict so far, this thing breaks poise a whole lot better than I thought. A lot of recovery, especially when it's charged. But I think we can work around that. What's up, Michael? And Juan.
The hotel security excludes puppets like you. So you'll have to lie to get inside.
I have to lie?
You're special.
That's my specialty. Cool thing is that this thing spins for a lot longer than, you know how a lot of other weapon buffs, like, I can't really call it a buff, more like unlocking its potential, like with the Frozen Feast. It only lasts for 5 seconds. This thing, I think it lasts for like 10? That is a lot longer to have a charge on a weapon. The problems I see with it against the faster bosses, it keeps you in place for a little bit. Yeah, it keeps you, when it's charged up, it keeps you stuck for a little while, and it increases how much recovery it is. But the thing is, while I thought it was just a glitch, to where it just slows down because the attacks still go. No, the boss is, the enemies are moving at normal speed. It's us who are moving slower. So we have to be careful of that.
I am so you please look at Gemma. That's proof. I may cry. Be careful.
The fact it spins when you sprint is so irritating. Yeah. I love the spin. Just like a pinwheel.
I heard you should.
like the fact that it's made of hard steel, but it's blowing in the wind. Pinwheel, pinwheel for the land. By the time I got home, look, they picked. I had to get up at 6, which already deeply conflicts with my sleeping schedule because I don't wake up until later. Just a little bit later, and especially on my weekend sleeping schedule. So that was difficult enough. Plus, I didn't get a lot of sleep that night. I tried lying down, didn't get any sleep. I don't know if it's the anticipation or what, or just the fact that I had to wake up earlier. So it just didn't happen. So I effectively, just laid there and rested my eyes for a good little while. Yeah, but I thought it was cool. Got some coffee in me. We did the whole driving thing. We stayed there for 7 hours, something like that. Look, I'm more of like a 3 hours max kind of guy. Whenever we do an event, so it's over double my tolerance. The exhaustion didn't kick in until 3 p.m. and when it kicked in, oh man. I didn't get back home until 8 p.m. And I fucked around on my phone. I laid in bed and screwed around on my phone for just a little while, thinking, I should probably stream. Next thing I know, it's 9 in the morning. I slept for a whole 12 hours straight. I was fucking out. That's what happens. What if the handle is from the Revenge blade and the head is from the Maniac blade? The Revenge blade? The Revenge... Oh. Move it. Thank you. Yeah, that doesn't lead to anything.
I can sense something.
I think he means La Vendetta. Oh, La Vendetta. Oh, okay. The handle is from La Vendetta and the head is from Maniac Blade. That'd probably be a good combination. so don't worry, I'm not sleeping much either. Oh, that would be probably be a pretty good combination. I mean, anything with the La Vendetta handle is a good combination at this point, because La Vendetta is just like that. Probably my favorite weapon to come out of the DLC. Let's see how this thing does against NPCs.
You know what? Wait, you can't sneak past me.
Are you sure you want to screw with this? Do I look like somebody you want to mess with?
I'll kill you both, then string you up on the bridge.
How much have I missed? About 11 minutes. Well, really only more like 10. He didn't miss much. Wow. This thing's kind of picking him apart, though. Okay, so the extra ticks don't knock NPCs off kilter. Doesn't stun them a little. So I guess that could be kind of annoying because they're faster, but it does deal a lot of damage. I'll give it that. As you can all see, I'm quite dripped out.
So about...
I wonder how the Ouroboros' eye... Ouroboros' eye is better. It's just better. Yeah, one of those kind of times where the boss weapon is better than the regular weapon. Regardless of combination, so... I tried a pure advanced path, the Arch Guardian Blade with all my... Still ass even with all my stats at 70. I want my single-use advanced crank back, damn it. Give it back. Yeah, no shit. The Arch Guardian Blade was so ass, I didn't even bother to make a proper video out of it. It is forever gonna stay a live stream. I was so angry at it, I deleted it out of pure spite. Or I was so angry at the footage. Ooh, 2,000. Uncharged. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Okay. And with that, nice. Okay, this thing breaks poise like crazy. Look at that. Oh, and the... Alright. It didn't do enough damage to knock him in the face, to knock him, you know, out of his stun state. Alright. Okay, that is very nice. I couldn't see the genuine fear in my voice. Take that. Alright. Take this. Damn it. Weird. There we go. 99! Oh. 99? Okay, there we go. 99, you old goat! What handle am I using? Oh, yeah, I'm using the full Maniac Pinwheel blade altogether. It's truly slice and dice. Yeah, Luxacia's blade is where the slice and dice meme... Well, I can't really call it a meme because it's only exclusive to me, but that's where slice and dice comes from. In my head, every time you use the bolt blade sprint, Ride of the Valkyrie starts playing. Yeah, it was Escape the City, but what's that one song? I forget what it's called. It's that one that goes doon 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 woohoo! Woohoo! Forget the name of that tune. Because that feels more appropriate. Because we're not really escaping the city. I mean, we're still in it. Song 2 by Blur. Oh, that's right, that's right. I love how much momentum this thing has. I mean, it doesn't... I wish it would make you slide a little bit when you go to stop. I mean, it does, but it doesn't... You don't slide very far.
Here it is. The Nini works. Everything you see here belongs to the Nini.
Like you remain trapped on the roof when you do... You can't get on the roof, but you can get trapped in the shingles.
Just asking. Not just puppets. Almost every machine.
Oh, I wanted to get you guys' opinion on something. You guys know how when I fight stuff, I tend to call out what I'm saying. I say block, I say dodge, or I say poke, or something stupid to go along with whatever the hell I'm doing. I saw a comment earlier that said they enjoyed the video. The video was great and the idea of what I was doing, but me shouting out what I was doing so many times can actually get kind of irritating. What do y'all think? Do you think I could stand to do that less often? Okay, it's pretty soothing. I know me with my incredible, soothing, sexy voice, because it helps some people who want to learn the basics. Yeah, that's the thing. I did it. I did originally do it just to, to fill the void of me not speaking for a little while, but I never even noticed that was happening. So, yeah, I did it just to fill the silence, but eventually it became like an educational thing to the point where it just kind of became nature. So. Even found myself doing the same thing when working on level 5 boss runs the other day. Gang, what's up?
I have to stop them.
I do the same, no, don't worry about it. Yeah, I do it. Sometimes it helps me, even. Just to focus on what in the hell I'm doing, because sometimes I go into autopilot, or my brain focuses on something else, even though I'm looking at the screen. So far, this seems to take down early bosses pretty easy. As if that hasn't been most weapons we're working with so far, but still. Alright, the lunatic versus the flaming ball. Let's see, get a few hops in there to get my charge up. Run away. Okay, ooh, 3,000, alright. Alright. Yeah, I can't get overzealous with the attacking, because this thing will lock me in place for a little while. Ooh. Yeah, you see that? Locks me in place. Oh, there we go. Up in front of it, get the weak spot, then get the, or not, that works too. Get back here, grind up, keep my charges up, don't get burned by the afterburner. There you go. go. What was that movement? Oh! It's like a hop. Goodbye. Okay. This thing kind of crazy, though. Like me! Don't listen to him. He's clearly a robot. Even if I was a robot, which I'm not. At least I'm well put together. Not some steam-driven rusted out pile of junk. Yeah, this thing's kind of nuts. Like me! Well, yeah, it just vanished. What boss? I don't recall there ever being a boss. Yeah, he was there. I don't know where the hell he went. I think that... Don't... I am inevitable. You can also change the pinwheel by using the... Yeah, that was weird. Isn't that cool? I found that out when I was toying around with it. Back in the DLC first dropped. I'm over here like, huh, I wonder what all charges it. Okay, rolls and runs charge it, but what about this? This also charges it. Because the grindstone spins, so it makes perfect sense.
Do you want to die? Interesting.
Crank it up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Die.
welcome aboard the Pilgrim. This works on bears, really?
It can work on bears, but it often doesn't because they can smell that you're still alive. Yeah, little unknown fact: bears' honkers are a whole lot stronger than dogs, by the way, so they can smell if you're actually dead. They got better schnozzes than dogs, so. You know, do with that information what you will, because I don't know if playing dead is actually going to work on bears. It might work on a black bear, won't work on I don't think it'll work on a grizzly, though. A grizzly will probably look at you. Oh, what a way to skip the dialogue. Yeah. Gets grating after a while. Yeah, if something is dead or not. Protein is protein, yeah. It don't... By another fact about bears... You can't escape from a bear in the water. They can swim better than you. You can't outrun one. They can run faster than you. And don't even fucking think about going into a tree. They climb trees for fun. So, you ever seen a bear climb a tree? It takes 3 seconds. What would normally take us minutes to do? Bears up that bitch in a second. So don't think about running from one out of a tree. You know, the song said Daniel Boone ran up a tree, but that didn't work out for him. Yeah, Smokey can climb. Who invited Dwight Schrute to take over the stream? I don't know who that is.
Strangely altered. I don't know what's going on, but keep those eyes of yours open.
My great-grandfather was named Dwight. The dash normal attack on this weapon is my favorite. The leaping strike is extremely satisfying. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I'm stuck. Didn't pay attention. Only you can prevent someone being a moron during a bear attack. I can try to prevent somebody, but they're gonna fucking try it anyway. No one ever listens to Noah. Oh, no one knows better? Who would have thought? Character from The Office known for extensive knowledge on bear attacks. Yeah, I didn't watch The Office because it's The Office. The best way to deal with a bear chasing you is to stay home and watch Noah's stream. Yeah, stay home in your chair with snacks and a drink, watching me, and you'll be totally fine. You'll most likely not be killed by a bear. No promises. It's a non-zero chance. So, you know, do with that what you will. You must live your life knowing very well that there's a non-zero chance you get attacked by a bear. Will it happen? Probably not, but it could happen. The chance for a meteor to fall out of the sky. Chance for, I don't know, Bin Laden to come back and terrorize the town, but, you know, that's why it's called a possibility, not a probability. I'm Big Chill, I got a 1 liter of Dr. Pepper. I'm sorry, it's the other way around. That's why it's called a probability, not a possibility. There we go. That's the right thing. Oh, because I got the guard off. That's right. I was wondering why he died. Like, this thing do damage, but it don't do that much damage. Take that. There we go. I started to play through advanced build. I have a question. How many level 10 weapons I can max in one new game? I think you get one from the corrupted puppet master, parade master. You get one near the elevator where Red Fox is, and you get one after you kill the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. If you go down past Elidoro, down the little area, there's one by that fire there. That at the end of the path there, right before you got to call Pistrus. I'm sorry, the submarine. Bears are awesome, but I prefer being... So I think 3. I think you can get like a max of 3. Unless you do the DLC as well, in which case you get like... I don't know. 6. Never mind all the boss weapons you can do, which you could probably max out like 2. Or 3 if you do the DLC. So yeah, you got options. But you only need like 3. Bears are awesome, but I prefer being a respectable distance away from them when saying that. Yeah. Yeah, so would I. Bears are awesome when they're not near me. I respect bears. I think it's cool what they can do, but I'd rather respect them from a long distance away or over the screen. Yeah. This son of a bitch at half health already. Fucking interrupt me. That made quick work of that guy. I'm still sad that there isn't an advanced scaling boss. Yeah, that bugs me too. If you're going to have advanced regular weapons, you need to have advanced boss weapons, at least one of each type. No problem, King. It's what I do. I help people always, every second of the day. You go on believing that. So, plow through the area like normal. I've got a weird frog creature to kill. What will we even call him? It doesn't look like You hear this? This is a solid because you are melting these health bars. Yeah. This thing's a lot crazier than I thought. I'd also love a frozen feast weapon or frost grindstone. A frost weapon, not a frozen feast. I thought I'd try to beat you to the punch on there. Yeah, a frost weapon would be great. Would have been a smart move. Damn it! Thought I could stop him from hitting me. I was wrong. I'm staying and I was wrong. Greetings. What's up, Augustus? From the middle of nowhere in Poland. The 6-hour differences suck, but glad to catch a live stream. I'm glad you're here myself, man. Sorry the flight was so long. TSA could be a bitch to go through, but it's necessary. Here we go. Making quick work of these guys so far. Can't imagine Andrews is gonna fare any better. Man, you look crazy. Almost as crazy as me. Oh, it's his own fault. He shouldn't have used the arm of God. You stupid bastard. This thing is just eating through health bars. Ow. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Shit, I got to block. Oh, he missed me. Don't interrupt me. Stop interrupting me. Why must you interrupt me? Okay, heal up, heal up. Grind up. Hate that move. Comes out so much quicker than you think. Okay, here we go. That hopping attack is so satisfying. Yeah, that's part of the problem right there, because all the charge ups do leave you in a compromised position, but we'll be okay. Could make things difficult during certain boss fights, but not bad. Yeah. Bit back. Crazy, crazy damage. Absolutely maniacal, just like me. If I didn't know any better, I thought, but I do know better, so. Yeah. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were cheating. Oh, Nathan, I am cheating. Because this thing is a cheat code. No, get like the SpongeBob. I'm cheating. I'm cheating. Cheat that way.
What in Crot's name happened here? I haven't a clue myself. There's gotta be someone at the hotel who knows something.
Where's the boss? I thought I saw one. Well, c'est la vie. Who knows? Maybe the Black Rabbits will provide just a tiny bit more of a challenge.
Coast of little importance. Before Elysian Boulevard was built, this place literally was all there was of crime. But when some in the city prospered, they left the little town behind. Through isolation and neglect, Crot's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys.
We don't step in a bear trap. I'll call those man traps, because Smokey clearly set those for me. These regular enemies are getting pretty big, man. I'm finally... Yeah, okay. It took me a minute to register what you were saying. I can't unsee it. The Pinwheel looks like you're using Squidward's bicycle for a weapon. Just ignore him, Squidward. Remember your karma. You checked in the garbage? Because I just put it there. Oh, Austin, I'm probably early to watch him bully Archbishop. Yeah, I didn't see you there. I was too busy bullying the Archbishop.
Tonight! Now, here's a safety reminder for all the malcontents of the Marlin district. A nasty puppet has invaded our territory.
Maximum parkour.
Careful.
Let nothing stop you. Not even gravity. Guess we could switch to acid now. That'd be a good idea. Not that it's gonna much matter against the black rabbits, but any little bit helps. Yeah, any little bit helps. English I speak. Is the problem more that gravity doesn't let you stop? I mean, like,
Here's a news bulletin.
yeah, as long as gravity's always on, you're never gonna stop. But like, okay, let nothing kill you. Let nothing fucking kill you. That's a, you know, that's not even gravity.
Run, you idiots!
Universal force. Please. Since when has that been a problem? Gravity's nothing in the face of electromagnetic. Ah.
Funny thing, I'm all flustered.
Move it. Ah. I'm not gonna get that shortcut because I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm just gonna go run right ahead and kill the black rabbits. What's up, Apticoto? You jerks are crazy, but I'm crazier. We gotta do a little jig before we get fighting. Uh-huh. Yeah. Ow.
Root for me, brothers!
You, come here. I can get knocked out of the sky? Well, you're more annoying, I'll say that. I wouldn't say more of a challenge. Yeah, run away from that, you little shit. Puppet string. Puppet string.
Oh no! Not
Why don't you gotta hop away?
You played nice with the others. Don't you want to play
Go.
with me?
Swipe, swipe. There we go. In front of him. Got the weak spot. There we go. Nope. Weren't any more of a challenge. They were just being assholes like normal. I don't need this the shortcut here, or the grace here. Ever tried doing a level 10 run like base stats only? Thought about it. I don't know if I was ever. Is it too much different from a regular like a single stat level up run? The only difference is that it was gonna take. It's all the black rabbits gonna be. Yeah, they're annoying. The only real difference is that it's just gonna take longer because I'm doing less damage. I wouldn't say it's any more of a challenge than normal. Gotta make sure. Yep. That's good to know. Good to see.
You're back and go now.
The only annoying part is I wish that the Fable art would give you just a tiny bit of hyper armor, just a little bit.
Hurry up. I feel.
Or it would make more sense because it looks like they purposefully designed it to lock you in place since it takes longer to attack. So it would make sense to give you just a tiny bit of hyper armor, at least enough to endure the attacks of smaller enemies. Maybe not from bosses, but smaller enemies would make more sense. It is a large weapon, so... And a game with absolutely no hyper armor, just a tiny bit from a weapon or two would be appreciated. If nothing else, at least in the Fable art. That's my thoughts. Hello, Noah. Hello, Varied. What's up, Perfect Fan? The hardest part about the Green Hunter in the DLC is reading the word pre-metamorphic before it kills you. Word too long. Oh, I'm dead.
You might call it extravagant.
It says it went through a metamorphosis, but I don't... What kind of metamorphosis? It just got bigger. In a way, wouldn't we all be going through a metamorphosis because we all get bigger? Doesn't the blade skill give you hyper armor for a bit? I don't think it does. It might. Let me... I'll have to take a look on that. Let's go kill Karen and then I'll take a look. I know it instantly charges your blade. Gives you all 4 stocks. So that, you know, that's some good utility there.
I dedicate this performance to my sister, Adelina.
Why do you keep rubbing me out of these backstabs? Let me get it, please. So friggin' jumpy. There we go. Oh, come on! There's no way. Does it always have to be this way whenever I fight her? At least my charge is staying up. Dude. There you go. Okay, this is starting to get really irritating. It still didn't give me the fucking backstab. Are you kidding me? There we go. Shit. Why does it have to be this way every time? Die. There we go. That's one. Well, yeah, let me see. Doesn't the blades hit a perfect fan? It also got more tenderly. It was smoother as a baby. Yeah, that was true. When you play through the game, as much as I did, Geppetto doesn't feel all that evil. I start to be like, hey, Pedo, when you gonna betray me, huh? Like, hey, cool, see you in the tower. One day I aspire to be as confident as Noah when he doesn't get the shortcuts. Aim high, kid, but don't aim for the impossible. No, but seriously, though, you just get used to the game. And you get used to it after a little while, and then you start not needing stuff. Alright, I said we would look at the skill after we killed Karen, so let's take a look. Charge forward. After finishing the charge, you'll be able to temporarily withstand the enemy's attack. Okay, so that gives us a tiny bit of hyper armor. So again, that's some good utility right there. Reminds me of the Bloodborne pizza type, the Whirly Jigsaw. Like I've said it before in previous streams that the saw cleaver is the best weapon, and that's still true. But the Whirly Jigsaw is my personal favorite. Not as good as saw cleaver the Saw Cleaver or the Ludwig's Holy Blade, but a close, strong third. What that? Call it a strong third. Move it. Move it. Ah, yeah, with a gun. A guy with a gun. Terrifying. Yeah, the saw fast and serrated damage in both form. I get the shortcuts, even if I know I won't use them. My brain kills it if I leave it as is. Yeah, I tend to screw up in video games often. I'm not perfect, as hard as that is to believe. I know, crazy, right? Almost as crazy as me! What do you want? You missed, you dope. Well, don't do it again. Ah! You might be the insane clown. Ah! Yeah, really locks you into place. You might be the insane clown posse, but I'm more insane. I mean, just look at what I'm wearing. Yeah. Dude, that is just insane amounts of damage. What's up, Goblin Slayer? Yeah. You thought you were hot shit. Ah. Take that and that. Fat bastard. Okay, verdict on the weapon. Bow to your prince. Hail to the king. Chikage can get more DPS with optimized gems, though. Yeah, Chikage's can be really good, but when it's in a transform state, you're only gonna want to keep it in its transform state for like a second. But otherwise, it'll just fucking kill you. I like the Pinwheel blade with the Spear of Honor handle. All the hits make you the hits done go crazy. Really? You don't say. Yeah, it's a spinning pinwheel blade that's spinning the wrong direction. I spin long ways. Romeo, come out of there and face me like a man. Face me like a puppet. Look at my jig. Yeah. Yeah. I can't see. You get back here. All I see is a pussy in a mech suit. I don't see no boss. Yeah, you like that? Go ahead. Help me keep my charges up. Yeah. You can't reach me, because I'm right below you. Phase 2, baby. You're not fast enough, Romeo. In either form. Ah! Maybe I was wrong. I misjudged the distance. I love the hop that you do during the dash attacks. Oh, yeah. I had to block that one. It left me in a compromised position because it takes so long to recover out of this frickin' thing. Like, you recover out of this slower than Frozen Feast when it's charged up. I shit you not. Go. There we go. you don't. Okay, why does that keep happening? He should have been knocked out of that. This has happened on like the last 4 runs with this fucking guy. I try to knock him out of it with the Fable Art, and it just doesn't work. Then I face him the second time, and then he doesn't even bother doing it. After a while, that does get a little irritating. Okay, we're gonna try this again, and this time he's not gonna do his stupid-ass little spin, crazy-ass move that I can't block. Do a little jig. After a while, that does get irritating. Yeah, you like that, you piece of shit? Okay. So, oh, okay. Oh, it did let me block. Okay. Thought it didn't. Oh, did I puppet string? I must have puppet stringed. I didn't think I would be able to do it that fast. I'm a charge right now. Like that. Yep. Yeah, that leaves you in an extremely compromised position. Takes forever to recover out of. Yeah, the recovery on this thing would make the frozen feast luck, I swear. Take that, you bastard. Oh, your ass is not interrupting me. I don't think so. Yeah, you see that? Here we are with a rematch, and he didn't even bother doing it. Yeah. Oh well. But still, though, that's some pretty insane damage. You could say it's maniacal.
Incredible. You defeated the
P Simulator, I think another author program if you haven't played on it. I can still play it. It is backwards compatibility. Gotta get ready for bed real quick. Alright, Nathan. You didn't get the final hit out of which would be the perfect one of the staggers? Yeah, bullshit. There can only be one spinny boy. Yeah, me. I'm not familiar with how emulators work. Based on the tornado moves and hands, King of Puppets is the father of the Pinwheel. If you're going to play Bloodborne, yeah, I'm surprised I've worked with them in PC. Okay. A lot of those weren't for me. Alright, let's move on. Romeo with that stupid-ass little move that he always does. I can't seem to interrupt him out of.
What's going on? Their king dead, they seem lost.
What we got? 54
And
minutes?
again, maybe they're warning him?
No glitching?
It's like they can't tell their elbow joints from their tail
Wait.
sockets. I'm not even sure they can function without the king to guide them.
Take that. Get away from her. Poke. There is no fucking way. Rotation here in Poland, I'm getting my hands on a PS5 or 4. For Bloodborne, or for Liza P. Miss. Puppet string. Puppet string. Yeah. Slide that open. Which, we're not even gonna bother switching amulets right now. Not right now. Nope. I'd wait for a PS6, but I feel like the only reason Sony hadn't capitalized on Bloodborne craze is that they want to use it to sell PS6. Probably. I'm gonna go with probably on that one. Yeah, Sony hasn't exactly been with it lately. I don't think they've been with it for a good long while, either. Still, though, I don't know why they never bothered to remaster. You know, they remastered The Last of Us like 3 times. They gave us The Last of Us remastered, and then they gave us The Last of Us 2, and they gave us The Last of Us 2 remastered just 2 years later. But not one remaster for Bloodborne, even though they know that bitch would sell like friggin' hotcakes. Why bring back the stupid bullshit that is The Last of Us twice just to not do anything with Bloodborne? It makes no sense. And again, Sony exactly hasn't been known for making sense lately. It's crazy that a money-hungry company is this incompetent at this point. Yeah, it feels... It just feels weird. I think a lot of it just has to come down to with trying to appeal to modern audiences, which you can't do if you want to survive as a company. The PS3, PS... Well, yeah, all those different versions. You want to survive as a company, you cannot appeal to modern audiences. That is company death. Get over here, you stupid fuck. And now, what was that? I forget which game that they screwed up recently, but they had to do a massive recall on it and pay out millions and millions of dollars in refunds because it just wasn't ready. Are we doing this again where you stay stuck in the door? Ugh. There's something that could use a fix. Just move on through here. What does appeasing modern audiences mean? Basically, it's taken, like, Concord. Taking any appeal out of character designs at all, making a shitty story that revolves around woke culture instead of an actual fucking story. You know, stuff like that. Didn't that happen with Cyberpunk originally? Yeah, Cyberpunk was not ready. It just wasn't ready. But then again, they had been working on Cyberpunk for, what, a decade? Still though, I wouldn't play Cyberpunk myself. Yeah, I look at the gameplay and there was like zero gameplay whenever I saw something for it. It was just a bunch of fucking talking. And then a shitty fight with Atom Smasher that took them 2 years to fix? First, I thought they were delaying Cyberpunk to 2077. I liked Edge Runners. Is my answer to Cyberpunk. I liked Edge Runners. Liked the show, didn't like the game. Even if I didn't play it, but seriously. I like a game with a lot of dialogue, but that was dialogue. That was crazy amounts of dialogue. I saw a 2-hour display of the game. There was, you get to drive around a little bit, and then you talked around, and then you talk to people for an hour and 45 minutes. No fucking gunplay whatsoever. Ugh. So yeah, if people like Cyberpunk, more power to you.
And City of the Future. The plan was to
So is it a gun game or is it a fucking investigation game? It's a bit hard to even know which game was taken down against seeing how many games are unfinished these days. Yeah, no kidding. Well, the shitty part is that one, they're removing the game ports from consoles these days, especially updated consoles, to prevent you from even having physical media in the first place. So that's fucked. And the worst part is, a lot of games these days you can't even play without internet access because they need to actually, the CDs don't actually hold the information for the game. They send out they're built to send out a signal to whatever server so you can download the game online. So even if you have the physical media, you don't actually have the fucking game. So you're forced to buy a license and not the actual game no matter what you do. Which is just so screwed up that there is at this point there's like no such thing as a game where you just put it in and play it. Because the actual information isn't actually there. And if you don't have Wi-Fi, well, sucks to suck. Some might ask, who doesn't have Wi-Fi? A good number of people don't have Wi-Fi. Or internet for that matter. So good luck trying to play it. Oh, this goes through walls. Okay. So, okay. For as big as it is, it doesn't weapon bounce. Doesn't really weapon bounce. Then piracy? Look, I'm not going to tell you to pirate because that's... But, you know, it's illegal and all that stupid shit. But at the same time, it's only fair. It is only fair. Because they're straight up taking money out of your wallet. For something that you're not allowed to have. That's exactly why I don't... Look, if people are enjoying their Switch 2, then more power to them. But at the same time, you basically just paid $500... knowing full well that Nintendo, that if you fuck with it at all, if you do anything to change, hell, even if you play the games, if they suspect you for doing anything that they don't like, they can just brick your console and it can never be fixed. That's why I don't respect the Switch 2, or Nintendo, or... Look, I already haven't been buying Mario or Pokemon, so you're just giving me more reason not to. The only times I ever play Mario Kart is because somebody else owns it. If you need internet to play the game, then why have the game? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because you need to download the actual information from the internet to play it in the first place, then... Yeah, Nintendo, you didn't know that? If you do anything, it was originally to prevent console modding, but let's say if you go to somewhere online that they don't like, they can brick your console. They could send out a special signal that'll just fucking fry it. Let's see. They came right out and said it. Let's see. No modding. You can't play any. You can't use any devices that Nintendo doesn't approve of. Which means if you happen to buy any controllers that were not made directly by Nintendo, because other places can make these controllers too, are compatible with Switch. It used to be able to. But if you buy any controllers or any devices that Nintendo specifically doesn't approve of, they'll break your console. You spent $450 for them to fucking own to own something that they can destroy at any time because they feel like it. So, as far as I'm concerned, Nintendo can eat ass right now. Fun fact, Nintendo Switch 2 turn systems are actually illegal in Brazil. Yeah, I would say so. You can't just do that to people because you feel like it. But they're doing it anyway. Nintendo right now is the Cash App of the fucking gaming world. They will destroy your account just because they feel like it. And don't think for a second that they won't. So, my advice, don't buy a Switch 2. I don't care if Dustbloods is coming out. It's not worth it. Victor's muscles are insane, but I'm more insane. I'm the Maniac. Take that and that shit. Oh yeah, at least I took less damage from it. You know, that's cool. So it gives you a little extra defense instead of hyper. It doesn't give you hyper armor, but it does give you a little extra defense. I'll take it. Ah, shit. Been a while since I got hit by that. Don't pound your chest at me. That was a fluke, and you know it. Look at how easily I'm breaking your poise right now. You dope. Oh, we about to go into phase 2 right now, Vic? We about to go into phase 2? We certainly are. Man, this thing deals a lot of damage. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you got a nut. Oh, shit. Nope. Nope. You're forgetting about that. You throwing haymakers? I get my stamina back. Oh, you missed. Did he just walk up slowly and down? Shit. Nope. Get back. Heal up. Use this. Hit him with this. I mean, it's not gonna actually poison him, but it's still gonna do a little bit of extra damage. Like the fact that I was able to break his posture twice. I'll let the poison take him. That's what you get for slapping me so many times. You jerk.
I'm surprised, buddy. What do you... I have the hour. We all do well. Keep your...
Dustbloods looks really cool. I'm exactly their target audience. My only ray of light is that From owns the IP, not Nintendo, so it's... Sony owns the IP. That's the thing. From Software works for Sony, so Sony owns the IP. Let's see. So it's possible that it gets released outside the Switch eventually. Eventually. My only hope is the EU. They've already balanced lighting ports, so the next logical step is to ban Nintendo. Cooked meat, nothing. You are a new game plus 10, right, from your experience? That's the thing. I don't even know anymore. Because they said it in that last update that they increased the amount of new game cycles, but like, they never... Just like with everything else. Just like with everything else that involves numbers, they don't tell us. If you want to know how much extra damage you're doing with something, you gotta look online for it, because they don't give an actual fucking description for what it does. In anything, which includes new game cycles. So, God knows. Sony owns a Bloodborne IP. Sony owns a portion of FromSoft. Most of it is owned by Kadokawa. It was meant to say tenderized meat, nothing more. I just remembered how Monster Hunter Highs was originally a Switch exclusive. Nope. And that makes me all the more worried for any other Switch exclusive. Yeah, there is no answer to it. It's whatever you want it to be. Have you ever wanted to know what new game cycle you were running on? suffer from Alzheimer's? Do you 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 suffer from Alzheimer's? Alright, you fat bastard. Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Man, this thing eats up crazy stamina. Why do I keep blocking so hard? Don't mean to. What new game cycle would you recommend for the DLC? I'd say start with the base game, if I'm being honest. Get used to it. Watch, because they do a lot less damage in base new game. Get used to everything on the base game, and before moving on. Because the DLC is rather brutal. Is this one piano metal away from being a horror game movie? Yeah, that's a Mandela catalog stuff. Open your eyes. 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 Yeah. Sony wants to own everything, yet they never want to do anything with these IP, like God of War. God of War is over fucking... Do a remake, and Bloodborne is overdue for a remaster. It's fucking due for a remake. Okay. Yeah, I'd say the original trilogy. I wouldn't say that the 2018 and Ragnarok still look good. And they still look great, actually. So, I don't think they're due for anything anytime soon. But there are a lot of IP that I wish they did something more with. That. Another voice coming from the game. No, yeah, that was... I can't do the GitHub voice very well, because, you know, it sounds like an actual machine. Don't get splattered. Run for your life! Man, DLC is still a problem for me. I can get through base game pretty easy in Markiona, but once I get the two-faced Overseer, the mountain climb gets real steep. Yeah. Not a fan of two-faced Overseer. He's just the gift that keeps on giving, isn't he? We've been trying to reach you about your car extended warranty. Wake up, Adam. Do not make me wake the others. And by others, I mean your parents. Oh, I'm sorry, your parents don't exist anymore. I forgot Adam's parents are dead, so... I do like the Mandela catalog. I do like it. It is my favorite online horror series. Yeah, I a lot of different horror ideas you can think of, but the idea of Christianity, an entire religion, not just the religion, but you know, everything that happens around it being hijacked. That's creepy. Who wins, a literal god or a puppet with a weird arm in a dream? If you mean Kratos, then Kratos. Oh, what's up, Craig? How you doing? 100 vids. Nando 86. 100 vids and sub yesterday. Hope all is good. Yeah, things are good, pretty good right now. Hope everything's doing well for you. Had a nice day yesterday. You could tell from the sunburn.
Whoa!
The puppet near the stargazer you didn't take.
That came from the direction
Yeah, I
of
didn't.
Clot Central Station. Oh, this is bad,
When you come home from a
really,
long day of
really
work,
bad.
your loving wife and child, but realize your lamp is looking oddly flat. I don't get that joke. I wouldn't consider Manus as a god and more. Oh, you're talking about Simon Manus. I thought we were talking about God of War. I thought you meant Kratos. Yeah. No. Simon's on straight up fraud watch, man. He ain't no god. Yeah, I don't get the flat lamp thing. Manus considers a few too many chromosomes evolution, so yeah, meatball man. It's a reference if you know, you know. Is it a Mandela catalog? Reference? I got Kratos from a puppet from a weird art in a dream. Well, you said a god. Somebody said a god. So I thought we were talking about God of War. I thought you meant Kratos. We were talking about Kratos. If I thought you meant Simon, I would have already said it's like Simon ain't no god. He's a friggin' fraud. Flat is a name for apartments in London. No, it had to be like a lamp. I was wondering how you got millions of ergo just from killing bosses back to back. Yeah, I'm max level, so I don't really need the ergo for anything, so it just kind of keeps piling up. The ultimate cosplay I found is this game is John Wick. Hey, there's some pretty good cosplays. There's pretty good outfits you can get with this. Back of my Monster Hall Wild Grinder hour one. Alright, let's rip through this thing real quick. Yeah. I love how I just love the hop when you dodge. Yeah. Oh man, this shit does a lot of damage. Yep. Wow. That's insanity. Phase 2. I have greatly underestimated this thing. I have greatly underestimated what this weapon is capable of because that is insanity. Alright, perfect time to get my fire back on. Shit. Point blank? I'm gonna run this way. Perfect time to keep my charge back up. Hit him with this. Yeah. Yep. Dude. Hit him with that. Oh, yeah. Hit him with that. Is that not nuts? Like, I'm over here thinking my initial response to this weapon was it needs a little work. Maybe it doesn't. Heal up. Smack him. Damn it. Input drops like crazy. Yeah. Told you. This thing is crazy. The input drops are crazy. I'm crazy. Love the deals. Just wish it looked. Yeah. Also, my level 10 run has been pretty smooth. Starting Dex class for the katana. Yeah, Dex runs should be pretty smooth. Is another case of you are a god, or is this weapon too strong? this thing pretty crazy. I'll admit that. I haven't had any trouble with anything. Somebody ordered pizza, shredded pizza. I did 8 slices at first, but then I got a little nuts with the cutting. Yeah, just arrived. God bless you, Noah. How's the pinwheel going? What's up, Igor Shirk? It's good to see you. Things have been going pretty well. This thing is powerful. I'll to say that much. Much more powerful than I gave it credit for. No, it's about a guy who got into a car accident, fell in love, and had a whole life with the person he crashed into. The one day a lamp looks flat and he wakes up in a hospital a few hours after that. Oof. And the woman he crashed into actually died. Oh. Ooh. That's some dark stuff. I don't get Menace's beef with Carlo, instead hiding in another remote location after finish evolving into a cosmic slime. Man, he needed to wait for Carlo to throw hands with him. Why? Because we're stopping. Well, one thing, we're trying to stop him, which is why he wants us dead. And 2, another reason he really wants us dead is because Sophia chose us over him. And he's very obsessed with Sophia. So that's probably why. He's a little nuts. Yeah, I went crazy once. Those were the days. Aww. How did those other attacks not weapon bounce with that weapon? Hey, look at that. Come here. Mr. Hoppin. Thank you for that bullshit. Well, if nothing else, a rat room with rubbers. Yeah, all I heard was a rat room with rubbers. Oh, you got something to explain to me? A room made of sponge. You do these runs, have you tried randomizer runs? I would love randomizer runs, but I don't have the PC version. And it costs money. The tower together, the ergo to evolve should be place so he didn't have the option of hiding. Sometimes it gives me a hard time. I lie and say let her live instead of setting her free. Yeah. Heal up. He's mad at a kid. He's angry. This made me think of Mrs. Puff in a straight jacket. Yeah, that's where it comes from. Native sponge! Oh, Neptune, where did I go wrong? I vow that as long as there's a student who is willing to learn, I will never give up. Hi, I'm SpongeBob SquarePants. Ah! Just goes, where did I go wrong, she says. Okay, this is pretty good for NPCs too, as long as they stay still. There we go. There's the ticket. Oh, baby. Oh, I thought the fire would take her. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Hate this piece of shit. That's how you know they made the NPC crazy, when the backstabs recover instantly. Remember. Gotta watch old SpongeBob. Oh, I would bet anything it holds up. Oh, it still holds up. Oh yeah, old SpongeBob was great. They say it's a kid show, but what made SpongeBob great was the fact that despite it being a kid show, it was well written. Season 1 through 3 were great because they were genuinely well written. So the old jokes were just, oh, wow. Even as an adult, like the episode where SpongeBob said, "Patrick, your genius is showing," and then Patrick looks down and he covers his crotch and he says, "Where?" You know, sometimes there's a little bit of highbrow humor in there. A little tongue-in-cheek action for you. I think it would kill him. Well, I didn't think the first hit would kill him. Ah. How many hours do you have this game? My file is close to 400 hours. 307. About 307. I saw a vid where someone modded Night Range so the Wilder and Executor would be female. Honestly, I'd smash. I saw that video too. I'm a man of culture. I saw that video too. So no, what do you think of Logarius's wheel in Bloodborne? Because I've been watching videos on strength builds in Blood. I like Logarius's wheel. I'm gonna be honest. It's slow. It doesn't do quite as much damage unless you have the thing all charged up to the 3rd level. It's not gonna do, or is it 4 levels? I forget. But the Logarius's wheel can actually do an insane amount of damage at cost to you. But even still, it's a solid weapon. And it's a fun weapon because it's a big frickin' wheel. Who wouldn't want to fight with a big frickin' demon wheel? It basically is a demon wheel. Look, we all like Alfred, but let's admit it. He was insane. He was nuts. 100% loony bin. Bloodletter. Oh, I love the Bloodletter. Not quite as powerful as I'd hope, but still a great weapon. In fact, there's not really any such thing as a bad weapon in Bloodborne. That's what makes Bloodborne so good. Are some weapons objectively better? Yes. But don't let that stop you from using them. Oh, this thing breaks poise like crazy. I need it. Revs up Holy Wheel. When do you think the next DLC is coming? I don't think there's a next DLC. I think it's just this and the next game. Wait, you can destroy this? Yeah, you can destroy these crystals. Yeah, Amygdalin arm needed some work, if you ask me, but still very fun. I like how one of the first weapons you get in Bloodborne is one of the strongest, you mean? The strongest. Saw Cleaver is the strongest. And that is not up for debate. Damn it. I keep getting fucking interrupted. Why can't I move? That's really annoying. Accept my inputs. Why are you still attacking? There we go. Movement and sounds out of Amygdalin armor sick. Yeah, they are. Is this the weapon for Arlecchino? It's not from Arlecchino. It's the weapon you get from Arlecchino or the weapon you earn that from his fight is the Manaz Rose Sword. You get this at the carnival. You have to play one of the carnival games to get it. I don't know which one specifically, but get all the carnival coins, play all the games, do all the things, and you'll find it. You'll find it. Why are you jumping away? Bullshit. The canister should have broke. There we go on the first try. Does YouTube chat not appear? What do you mean? I can see YouTube chat just fine. Isn't saw cleaver a strength weapon? Because I saw on some vids and Vextra. I say it's more of a quality weapon. Am I close to the DLC? Not super close. Puppet string. Still got a good amount of the game left. Right canister. Right the canister. There we go. From the front. Okay. Beat Clear Up Beast with only Hunter Axe the first time I ever played. That was fun. It's the clown popping one. Oh yeah, the clown popping game. That's right. That's right. Do the clown popping game and you'll get this thing no problem. Of course, you need a certain number of points, but that's super easy to do. Zalad, are you able to see the chat now? Should pop up just fine. Broccoli Head and Coast Parasite was pretty cool to run to. I have indeed played Kazan. It was okay. I have a couple videos on it. Or I have... Yeah? A couple videos? I have a couple videos, couple live streams. You can play as Femme Kazan now. So if you didn't have a reason to play Kazan before, now you do. Alright, puppet string, link attack, bonk. Oh yeah. Take that, and that. Don't you interrupt me. And don't you clone either. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I dare you go straight into your swipe. I can't see because the blade's in the way. Take that, and that. Stop interrupting me. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Puppet string. Ah. Crazy. Yeah, it's kind of silly. And they didn't get a replacement. They get a replacement voice for the gameplay, but they didn't get a replacement voice for the cutscenes either, which I think is silly. Okay, well, why is Femme Kazan with the ghost set so fine? Did you notice that every armor set on the female version is in high heels? So, you know, they did their homework. They know what people want. So, Pinocchio has done a Wizard of Oz game is in the making. What other famous stories would you want to see adapted like this? Red Riding Hood? I don't know. What would Red Riding Hood even be? Would Red Riding Hood be a summoner? Would it be like BB Hood from Darkstalkers where you use all kinds of crazy ass guns?
What could it be? Come on, pal. No time to lose.
Hansel and Gretel? Yeah, you gotta fight some fat evil witch. Oh, wrong thing, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Brotherhood would be cool.
Hey,
Yeah.
So there's something horrible in front of the hotel.
Robin Food.
Like the worst of what we saw
Yo.
at the cathedral. All right,
Can anybody tell me where that's from?
let's
Robin
go.
Food? Slice this thing to pieces. Because I'm crazy. Do a little jig. Oh, I'm already charged up. Red way. I ran here. Yeah. 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 Can't touch this. Uh-huh. Gonna hop forward. Oh, I must have killed that thing behind me. I got hit, but it doesn't matter. She's just doing the work. Ow. I got hit. Is that not crazy to anyone else? Let's try to knock him down, and this'll finish it. Cut to pieces. Crazy. Like me.
So what's happening now? Let's get back to the hotel and our friends.
Hansel. Hansel and Gretel. Hansel? Red Riding Hood could be a werewolf hunter. Yeah. A Red Riding Hood game, it would literally be just Blood or Van Helsing. I've been speculation that you're actually playing as the Tin Man, Eliza P. I don't think so, but what's your take? No. We're playing as Pinocchio. Besides, the entire meta-narrative about Dark Souls 3 is stagnation between bad and needing to move on to new things, so it'd feel weird to go back now. Well, the entire meta-narrative about Dark Souls 3 is the fact that a god got scared of humanity because humanity is... As we could see from Gale, Slave Knight Gale is exactly what Gwyn was scared of with humanity. Everything's gone. Everything. The whole fucking world. And what stood at the end? A human. At the very end, there was a human who stood the test of time simply because he was determined. And the worst part is, he wasn't even the strongest. Or the most determined. He was just on a mission. That's precisely why the Dark Soul corrupted him in the first place. It's because he wasn't a champion, but it doesn't matter. So if one regular dude was capable of doing that, then what's an actual powerful undead gonna do? So the actual... What we're actually talking about here is Gwyn bastardized nature. Nature got real pissed off. Bad things happened. And the world couldn't be fixed, so we gotta make a new one. I don't want anyone else to make a game other than Miyazaki. We all saw DS2. Is a cube useful in this game? I played the Dark game 3 different times. The cube can be okay, I guess. But I'd rather just not use it because it's fucking stupid. You gotta go buy more cubes. You use up a wish stone, you gotta buy more wish stones. Which I get, it gives the gold coin fruit more uses, but still, that's annoying. Gale is going to be my favorite always. Yeah, Gale, it's just...
all this was beneath the hotel.
He's just a regular dude with a sword. Is that... Despite everything.
Is this the
The favorite character archetype. Regular dude who just flat out refuses to die. He's an undead. He dies all the time, and he literally doesn't let that stop him.
Maybe I haven't gotten all my memories back after all.
Somebody told him, but you died, though. He just says, and... Did you die? Yes. But I lived. Cube exists. Right. Yeah, it's the physic. Timu physic. That's a good way of putting it. When do you think of the church pick? I know it skills. I like the church pick. There isn't a weapon in the game that I don't like. Even the Rider Palace has a place in my heart. Broky's jumping back and it's not helping. Oh boy. Oh. He kept jumping back. It did not help him at all. There we go. There's the backstabs. Get that off. Yeah. Why do I keep getting interrupted? This is why this thing needs hyper armor. Because the fact that you can't do any heavy attacks. In fact, this game needs hyper armor. Instant, like guaranteed backstab or guaranteed puppet strings and all that. That's just annoying and stupid. He's dead. Let her charge up. Just how to finish it. There it is. His turn. Use this grindstone. Greetings from Chile. Are you playing at max difficulty? I am indeed. As you can see, max difficulty ain't so max. Block, block, shit. Block, heal up, block. You wasted my charge. Damn it. Let's use this to get some hyper armor. Yep. Withstand enemy attack my ass. You can withstand enemy attacks while this thing is active? Yeah, right. I got flattened immediately. Uh-huh. Wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bitch. That's how it's done. No trouble at all, except for all those times he flattened me. Save this fight till I finish the DLC. Rose Sword makes them rabbit stew. Yeah. That's what they get. I haven't played Bloodborne, only up to Gasoline. I don't remember if I killed him. Gasoline. Yeah, Gascoigne was the guy who... He was the first real test. In fact, did you know that because of Gascoigne, a shitload of people who bought Bloodborne took it back? Back in the day? Gascoigne. And I get it. If you don't really understand how the game goes, then yeah, Gascoigne could have been really difficult, but he's not. I'm putting rabbit on the menu. Father Gasoline. Can you show your build for, yeah, one sec. Just as soon as this forced cutscene is over. Gascoigne the parry tutorial, exactly.
Listen, pal.
Arena, yeah. What made Gascoigne difficult is the sheer fact that where you're fighting. There's a shitload of tombstones. There's a shitload of things to get caught on.
Hey, it's so
They reach the end of the game and call it a day. What do you mean?
I am fine. Your truth is, I felt my spine.
I would call it a day at the end of the game. I played the DLC too. Anyway, build. There are my stats. I'm maxed out. And right now I'm using the Morbid Ambition Amulet for the R1s, only R1s, no other damage sources, just regular attacks, which do more damage for more stamina consumption. Increase weapon attacks in proportion to Fable slots with the Extreme Modification Talisman, so that with 5 full slots, that's 20% extra damage. Conquering Amulet, you get a perfect block, you get a damage boost. Arm of God Amulet, up to 4 stacks every time you smack something, you smack harder. And a weakness talisman to do 10% extra damage depending on the enemy type. Father Guacamole. Yeah, people were crying because of Proper Guac. It's why they took Bloodborne back. You said they returned the game because of gas. Yeah. A shitload of people returned the game because of Gascoigne. Like, if you were gonna get caught up on, if you got that passed off because of Guacamole, then you weren't gonna enjoy the rest of the game. You were not going to enjoy the rest of the game. Yeah, imagine fighting Dark Beast Parl. So hey, so no, can you still hear Cosmos? I heard Bloodborne players get more crazy the more they play. I'm on a crazier level than that. You see, I absorbed all the Madman's knowledge, and now I am the Madman. So I don't hear the Cosmos, I am the Cosmos. I don't hear the ocean, I am the ocean. What boss comes after Gasolini? I believe Bloodstarved Beast. Normally. It can either be Bloodstarved Beast, or it could be Vicar Amelia. Whatever one you want. Or, a lot of people fuck up, or a lot of people did, screw up on Cleric Beast. So, you might go back to Cleric Beast if you beat Gascoigne first. Yeah, he's easy. How hard is Bloodstarved Beast? Not really all that hard. The hardest part about Bloodstarved Beast is the fact that it spits out poison in phase 2. My insight, I went all the way up to 100. Have you tried no hit run yet? Nah, I'm not that skilled. Yeah, I'll try no hit run if you like watching me reset over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Good. I knew this thing put me in a bad position, and I went for it anyway. You could call me a daredevil, or maybe I'm just a fool. Of course, Cleric Beast was easy. He's just big. That's all. Ah, what? No way. Okay, that time I couldn't do anything about it. Seriously. Twice I couldn't do anything about it, and once I got hit by utter horseshit. I hadn't even attacked yet. Or rather, I really got out of the way. Another funny sound mod for Lorenzini Boltblade would be the Roadrunners Meet Me. You know, one friend I had would stop saying eyes grant us eyes. Bro wouldn't stop quoting Mikolash, Host of the Nightmare. Oh, Kos. Or some say Kosum. Ah! Now I'm waking up. I'll forget everything. Yeah, Mikolash was just an insane asshole. Oh, majestic. He just and during the bits of downtime where you're chasing after him, for whatever reason he just no way, yes way. Yeah, fun hat though. You know, I like having my head in a cage, but only my head. He just starts howling in the middle of the fight. Yo, Mikolash is a weird dude, man. Damn it. I would wear the Cage of Menses to a wedding. Yeah, that's gonna be my vows. You gotta say your vows to your new wife. And the only thing you have to say is, eyes. Grant us eyes. Love all the Mikolash Cage memes that came out. Mick Cage. I call Augur from Night Rain Kos. I haven't seen anyone else make that comparison. I mean, Kos is a spider. More, it's like a spider pill bug. With hair. And a stone face. Augur is just like a floating eel. I don't even know what to call it. It's like a ghost. It's a pretty strong passive. Melee kills you, get extra damage up to 20 times up to 30. What is that, Wukong? I don't kink shame if that's what you and your partner are into. Listen, I don't judge. Just kindly leave me out of it. Just go out and kill a few beasts. Do you want to do it? Wasn't Coast the slug lady? Yeah, that was Coast. What we're talking about is Rom. Did I say Coast by accident? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Rom is a spider. I might have said Cost by accident. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I thought... I got it backward. I thought you were talking about Rom, but you did say Cost. So, yeah. Yeah, Coast has a face. Augur is just kind of like a floating light inside of a ghost body. A weird ghost body. Did you ever notice that Cost had a face? Ooh. I hate being stuck when it doesn't make any sense. Well, if nothing else, this pinwheel blade stay in charge, didn't it? Oh yeah, hour 52 minutes? Wow. Plowing through things. There was a fight on TikTok when somebody used a glitch to beat the Queen Chalice to get the trophy. Got lots of hate comments, the dark side of Souls community. Your Cost has face so she can hide it in shame of your browser history. Pickle Rick, some say pickles. Slayer. He turns himself into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen. What do you mean it wasn't funny? Ah! It was a fucking marauder telling the Doomslayer that he saw the fucking Pickle Rick meme. He catches the Doomslayer's fist during a glory kill and he immediately gets shanked in the face. As a Sir Gideon, yeah, fuck Gideon. I don't respect Gideon. Gideon off here, more like Gideon off him, which I always do. Pickle might be the unfunniest thing I've ever seen. It was funny for the meme, I guess, but it's not. Gideon had insight. Yeah, he had insight, all right. An insight to this ass whooping. What is the worst weapon in your opinion, and why is it the bow? Please tell me, what is your opinion on the worst weapon in the game, and why is it the bow? Look, the bow is not the worst weapon in the game, but it is the worst for bosses. Because it just doesn't deal a lot of damage. You're gonna want something a little more high damage. But the bow is unmatched when it comes to exploring. You wanted something that's gonna take care of the mobs for you? The bow's your answer. It is the guy. Mobs are nothing compared to the bow. Yeah. Jam. All this insight, and he still didn't know to bring us more than one healing flask. Yeah. Hey, just because he had insight doesn't mean that he had brains. For some reason, when I was playing Doom Eternal a while ago, I kind of assumed was kicking my ass in the sheer number of enemies that were spawning, so naturally I upped the difficulty and I took it first try. Of course. Bow down to me. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get maniacal tonight. Boo. Okay, so you can withstand enemy attacks. Just not Big Bro's attacks, apparently. This thing's still ripping through enemies like it's nobody's business. Take that, and that. I am crazy, destroyer of evil.
Stay alive.
Shit, didn't think he'd go so far.
That's the sweeper's way.
Input reading son of... How did he not get staggered? That's a heavy attack. Don't give me that. Don't give me that bull. Don't give me that bull, cat. You bastard. My first Markiona kill was with bow. If the boss likes to put it in distance when bow rocks. Yeah. From a distance, it's good. There's a new worst weapon of all time. I tried it and suffered for it. The Cursed Knight's Halberd. If it's a Cursed Knight Halberd, then yeah. Though if you were to wear something from Bloodborne, what set would you wear for the wedding? This is the chat and Noah. What set would I wear? I don't know, that original Hunter fit does look good. Oh, Eileen's get up. That'd be me. I'd be Eileen's get up. That is right up my alley. Eileen's got one of the freshest fits. With a cape of feathers? Hell yeah. I would wear the Executioner set, to be honest. Shit. You just use the Beast Rune. Oh, the Arch... Yeah, the Arc Blade sucks. We were just talking about that earlier. I did it... I said earlier during Murphy's fight that I get so pissed off at the weapon that I deleted the footage out of pure spite, and I'm not even gonna... Like, it will forever just stay a live stream. I hated it. I hated every second of it. I like what it did to Arlecchino. I didn't like what it did for me for the rest of the game. Felt like such a slap in the face. It's so cool on paper, but it's so bad on execution. Where the Executioner said that beat all the attendants to death with a wheel. With all the insides and the outside for all the world to see. Coming with the wolf face. Wolf face. The loincloths from T. Ooh, no. I know what I'd wear. I'd wear that desert sorceress set. I think that shit would look good on me. I could pull it off. Yeah, imagine me in the desert sorcerer set. Okay, 2 hours flat. We're already at Luxasia. Have you seen the animation of Blythe's voice actor reacting to thirsty comments? I have not. I have not seen that. What would outside look like? No. The inside of the on the outside. Alfred beat Queen Annalise to death with the wheel. Or rather, she wasn't actually dead. She was like a squirming mass of flesh. But like, he said all of her insides were on the outside. How did the Guardian Sword fare against Arlecchino? It fared very well. Especially during his downstate. I remember at one point I managed to get around 13,000 damage with the second Fable Art. 13,000. That's pretty crazy. They're better than they did with the Queen's. Yeah. Yeah, they really could have, but they didn't. When is the Minecraft run going to? Soon, very soon. Two hours and already at lax? That's crazy. Like me. Do a little jig. My charge is up. Ooh. Away from the blade. Don't get smacked. Yep. Nope. Oh, is that a broken shield? Lax. Yep, thought you'd do this attack. Oops. 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 How dare you? Damn it. She's being a little tricky today. Let's knock her down. I feel like it was gonna knock her down. Because I saw the screen shake a little bit. But I think she just kind of ignored it. I don't think you might have seen it. Because you saw the screen shake, but I think she did get... She was gonna get knocked down if she wasn't in that animation. Weird. They just kind of shrugged off the... Well, that's not abnormal. One, two. Block, block, block. Yep. Or rather, nope, because I screwed up that block. Shit. Yeah. You gonna try kicking me? Nope. Hoping you would. Block, block. Okay, that was weird. Oh, you put your shield down too early, you dope. This ought to kill her. Get my charges up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Over and done with. No problem. Don't worry about it. I screwed up a few times. Might be a problem. But we're fine. Kind of makes you respect Luxasia more knowing her weapon sucks. It's like when you realize Solaire has a... That's the thing. Her weapon doesn't suck, because she's actually controlling the elements here. Hello, my first time in chat. Good luck, Novarai. Hello, Lifty. Good to have you here. We don't get Luxasia's sword. Sadly, we get a significantly smaller and shittier version. For the Emperor. Her weapon doesn't suck because it is not the Arch Guardian blade. It's the upgraded. Yeah, it's the lightning blade. Trying to remember what's the Japanese version of Raikiri. That's what it is. Raikiri. Trying to remember. You need to play Bloodborne on this channel so you can live. So I can live vicariously through your gameplay. I do need to play Bloodborne. I do. We've been talking about that these last couple of streams. Unlimited shredding power. I'm in unlimited mode an unlimited number of times. I won't say this thing is a cheat code, but it is crazy. You know Luxasia is a hard boss fight because women are a gamer's kryptonite. I wasn't looking, I swear. There were two things that I wasn't looking at. I promise. Pinwheel was a cool mechanic, though I really didn't Frozen Feast. Yeah, it takes a little bit to get used to it, especially because it locks you in place. Like, heresy cannot exist in heresy. It must all be purged. Heresy, you say? Bro stood there and let me stab him in the balls. Ah! Really? Come on! How is it that we don't have any fucking directional control with our weapons, but enemies have? They can shoot anything anywhere. That is such a bullshit design. Yeah, you can't point up or down with your weapons or your Legion arms or your Fable arts, except very specific ones. But enemies, regardless of enemy type, can shoot up or down or fucking sideways. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Stupid. Oh, you thought that an enemy is slightly below you. You've got the high ground. You should have the advantage, right? Nope. Nope. Low ground is the advantage in this game, because if you think Flamberge is going to point down, you're wrong. It shoots straight ahead and nowhere else. Man, I wish they fixed that, but they didn't. So stupid. What pisses me off is that I love this game so much, but there's so much I don't approve of. Lady Maria is a DLC boss. The alchemists are so worried about your health that they want to give you a prostate exam. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Size of hard boss of the game is Field Flowers, Women, Larry, Marilyn. Yep. Frida wasn't in a Field of Flowers. She was in a basement.
That's their blade. I snuck with it.
She was guarding a weird man in a basement.
You might be my first real challenge. Come on.
She was fighting a weird masochist, or rather, she was guarding a weird masochist in a basement. How did she dodge all four? Okay, that's bullshit. No! The backstab animation started, and then she fucking jumped out of it. Ugh.
No one knows style like me. And yours reminds me of the
Take
legendary
that, you bitch. Probably gonna do a fake waterfowl. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom, boom. Should have knocked her down. There we go. Take that, and it's over. Damn. Do you think the Hunter would have a chance in the Lies of P universe? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because you gotta remember, the Hunter isn't just a physical monster. The Hunter is a cosmic horror. Appreciate it. Yeah. The Lies of P universe wouldn't stand even a tiny bit of a chance against the Hunter. No question. No one knows style like me. Yeah, tell that to Don. Trickster, royal guys, gunslinger. Trickster, go royal guard, gunslinger. Blade master, blade something. Swapping furiously. Damn it. It goes so much further than it should. That went slower than it should have. Hunter is the boss. Is the boss fight in their own universe? Yeah, they are the boss fight. They are the boss.
Someone walked across my grave.
So what you're saying is that the Hunter
Sense
is like the
their
Scarab from
glow
Adventure Time.
Everywhere. I mean, this place is saturated
The
with it.
Scarab.
Like, what
Which one's
you'd
the
expect
Scarab?
From a mountain of dead puppets.
Who would win, Arlecchino or the Hunter? Doesn't matter how fast Arlecchino is or how magical he is. That's just normal shit for the Hunter. Yeah, our Hunter is just on another level. You'll notice that behind Garamond is a bunch of tombstones. And those tombstones are all the hunters from the past who Garamond has freed from the Hunter's Dream. We're the only ones who actually managed to fight and kill Garamond. And then the Moon Presence. So yeah. Legend slain versus prey slaughtered. The big guy that hates Prismo. Oh, that hates Prismo. The Hunter or... Well, I mean, the Hunter was outplay... Well, no, the Hunter was only beaten by other cosmic forces, really. I'm sorry, the Scarab was only beaten by other cosmic forces, so... Look, the Scarab's not really a fighter. He just has good cosmic technology. So I'm gonna guess probably the Hunter. But there's no way the Hunter is fighting. Where is it? I just saw it. I just saw it. Gold. That's what it is. There's no way the Hunter's gonna fight Gold. Simon, you're crazy if you think your world's gonna work. Almost as crazy as me. Full on loco, man. Shouldn't have messed with me. Sophia chose me. How does that hitbox work? If I wasn't in front of him, then I was in front of him, just not where the hammer was. I know it's a big hammer, but come on. Oh, don't give me this horseshit. One, two, three, 4, 5. Yep. Heal up. Phase 2. I think. Puppet strength. Damn it. Puppet strength. Stop interrupting me! I keep getting interrupted this whole... Yeah, this thing is slow. Look, it's strong, but it's slow. Okay? And you can end up in a lot of very compromising positions. Like that. Yeah. Damn it. Does it help that he can do that instantly, just kind of whenever he wants? That doesn't help. I don't like Simon's fight. Like, not even a little. He's the king of wasting time. Oh, now we go into phase 2. Okay. How? Come on, it's not that big! That's twice now I got hit by a weapon that was not actually there, but it hit me anyway. One thing I don't like about this weapon is that you will get interrupted many, many times. Stop it. Man, this guy just likes to waste time. I don't really find this fight interesting. It's just annoying. You deal with about 100 different projectiles, then you get to attack him a little bit, and then you got to go right back to dealing with a bunch of projectiles. And sometimes he faces you up front. And he's got more poison than just about anything in the game. I don't care if he's super strong. Shouldn't take all fight just to get one friggin' poise break off. Ugh. Don't like Simon's fight. So annoying. Not fun or interesting. Not even really difficult. It's just this. Just run around, run some more, and then run some more, and then run some more, and then run some more. And then maybe poke at him a few times. Ugh. Simon is rancid. He's just a fucking dick.
Now him.
Let him crawl back in his mom's ass. Just get rid of him.
Terrifying. But a puppet becoming a human, now you have my attention. Suit yourself. But
Nameless puppet out of control versus the hunter. The hunter.
I wonder.
The hunter would win that fight, no problem.
I sure don't know. But I do know one.
The hunter survived Lies of P. The question is, because Lies of P. Yeah. Comical.
And I'm stuck with you, pal.
Murgo dies, I think. That's what implies, at least. I think they are an incomplete great one. No, they are an infant great one. Murgo is an infant great one that was harvested from Queen Yarnum, I believe. Yeah, from Queen Yarnum. But I find it weird because it can only stay alive as long as the wet nurse is alive. Yeah. Hey, I got nothing for spite for. I got nothing but spite for Simon. Nothing but spite. He deserves it. All right. Finish up the base game real quick. But it refused. All right, grind up. Take that. Can't see. The blade's too big. Yeah. Okay, half health. Damn. This was coming. Take a little bit longer than normal. That's okay, phase 2.
How dare you?
I guess I should have waited to grind back up because I still had time with this thing. Take that. Take that. Take that. Huh? No, that was an input drop. That was an input. What? How did you get in front of me? Okay, so I got input dropped and you went in the direction he wasn't supposed to go. Great. Anyway. Friggin' run from me. Take that. And that. Ah. I almost hit him. He was friggin' jumping away. One of these. Take that. Man. Boy, should have broke it by now. There it is. There we go. There's the stuff. There's the explosion. Finish him off. And it's over. A couple of weird situations there, but we got it. No big deal. That fight wasn't as crazy as I would have liked. Certainly wasn't as crazy as me. Okay, so what did I miss? And must be Sophia with the pile of corpses he become. Our video saying Wolf from Sekiro will win any fight because they broke down how powerful the attacks Wolf can deflect are, and the Divine Dragon swings is like a sword at Mach 3. How to Queen Yarna made the vial that transported our hunter at the start of the game. Bloodborne NPC to be specific. Even if the Divine Dragon swings the sword at Mach 3, CR Radon moves at light speed. Let us see John Sekiro parry the Azure. So in our opinion, which is the strongest weapon in the game? DLC time, he didn't last long. Strongest weapon in the game. I don't even know anymore. Yes, it's DLC time. And yes, I made quick work of him. Dude. Absolutely maniacal. Just look at me. Maniacal.
It feels like they're trying to guide us somewhere.
You maniacs! Damn yous! Damn yous all to hell! It was my first run of Liza P. When I saw Geppetto in that scene, I thought he was going to go German to pull out a gun. Sekiro fights city level gods.
Hey, wakey wakey.
Wakey wakey!
Get up.
You clown-nosed bastard. Alright, let's go. DLC time. Everyone's favorite.
Okay, there's gotta be a stargazer nearby. Be on the lookout, pal.
Alright, Clown, I truly am insane. Hey, I'm a jester, but well, jesters don't exactly wear clown noses. Jesters aren't exactly clowns. I mean, they kind of are, but like, they kind of aren't. Apparently Carlo didn't have freckles, so I wonder why P does. Did he not? Use this handle with the acidic glaive blade. Strong, penetrating, and acidic.
Is that? Yes, it is. That's Krot Zoo. How are you blazing?
Damn.
And I mean that literally. The zoo burned down a long time ago.
The blood or the terrible dream?
Give me a minute to think about this.
It's always up to the hunters to clean up after these sorts of messes. Because Carlo, that's why. Fuck you, that's how. Look, don't feel bad for Garamond. Don't feel bad for him, he's guilty too. Look, all the bad shit that Garamond did isn't why he's in the Hunter's Dream, but he deserves to be there. He deserves every bit of torment that he got. People love Lady Maria, but she's also evil. Doesn't matter if she feels bad. Ow. Ugh. You've got to give us iframes during the full animation and not just some of it. Don't hop in my way. Really? He could have hopped anywhere, and he hops directly where I'm going to make me stop. Anyway, oh yeah, I forgot to ask, since you are level max, to use alternate handle, raise the scaling, or better. When you're maxed out, it doesn't matter. Each weapon already has a special stat that it scales into. But when you're totally maxed out, it doesn't matter anymore. You're not really going to get any more damage than you would have when you were at a lower level. What did Garamond do? I don't know any of the lore. Garamond was part of the fishing hamlet raid. There was a fishing hamlet that worshipped Cause, or Cause's corpse anyway, because Cause was. Let's be clear, the hunters didn't kill Cause. Cause was Cause's body. I'm sorry, because Great Ones exist in both body and mind. Cause's body was dead, and she was pregnant. In fact, she was the only recording of a Great One being pregnant, which is really weird. Somehow she got pregnant. We don't know how. Yeah, her body was died, but they worshipped her anyway, which caused the entire area to transform into, like, they all mutated into fish creatures. But they were pretty harmless, I say. What did the hunters do? They were interested in what was going on. What did they do? Did they go in and talk to them and try to figure out what was going on? Nope. They slaughtered everyone in the village, ripping their skulls out of their skulls out of their heads so they could study their eyeballs to see what the eyes were like on the inside, and severely pissed off Coast by desecrating her corpse.
Alchemists, what are they doing here?
Killing her baby in the process. And they did it all on purpose because they didn't give a fuck and they were super, super curious. They knew what they were doing, they didn't care. It's all because they were curious. What would happen if I did this? What would happen if I killed these people? What would happen if I ripped this thing open? So yeah, what Garamond did isn't why he's trapped in the hunter's dream, but he deserves to be there. Piece of shit. All of them. Even Lady Maria. I don't care if she feels bad. It's funny to imagine a zombie just chilling in CNC. Like, what was that? The hell was that? Garamond doesn't feel bad. He doesn't care. He only cares because he's currently suffering for it. Now I forget everything you said in the span of 30 seconds. Curse the fiends, their children too, and their children forever true. Yeah. Like they don't. Simon, not our Simon, but Simon in Bloodborne was right. Their descendants can't bear the curse forever. It isn't fair. It isn't the children's fault. But at the same time, you know, their blood was going to spawn bad eggs, and it did. Lady Maria always. I didn't participate, but I didn't do enough to. No, she was there. She was there, front and center. She killed a lot of people. She was deeply involved in the church and everything that they were doing. All right. You've torn me apart enough times, you sack of crap. Now it's my turn to tear you apart. These are crazy. And he's just let me do it, too. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Big Croc. Ooh, on fire. Tail swipe, maybe? Nope, but a chin drop. Unavoidable chin move! Where's that from? Anybody know what YouTube channel that's from? Oh, look at this. Unavoidable chin move. Okay. Thing traps you crazy hard and no way. Such a bad fucking design, I swear. Yeah, it's getting gross. Tail swipe? Nope. Damn it. It has a tail slam, too? Are you kidding me? Is there anything that this thing doesn't have? Man, I hate this fight so much. It's one of those kind of times where they really should have done better than this. No tailswipe? Oh, whatever. Golden Hippo ass fight. I never respected it and I never ever will. He should have done better.
Ooh, the size of that thing! Is that how big they normally get?
Sonic and the Black Knight, I believe. Is it?
Anyway, that
Yeah,
was
the one with the
a
dragon. Yeah, that's what it is.
huge takedown, buddy.
Sonic, the one with the dragon.
I'd say you're pretty good at this.
It's time for me to finally do Arlecchino difficulty 5. Wish me luck. Good luck, man. Alfred didn't kill. And because I saw a video that Logarius Wheel is able to cause unimaginable pain and agony. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, he stopped her from regenerating, but she wasn't dead. I don't like the fight, not even a little. Don't Golden Hippo. You should have learned from that, not replicated it. How? Again, I dodged, and it didn't fucking care. Just because the blade's big doesn't mean my dodging is any worse. I dodged at the right time. Don't give me that. Okay. God. That's enough. That's enough. No more moving. Yeah, Annalise is feeling it. She's going through it right now. But we can wish her back. Or we can wish her back to her original state. She's not any nicer than she was before, but at least she's in one piece. Don't give it up, Alfred. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Okay, that time she got a running start somehow. Gun guy, yep. There's gun guy. You come here. In fact, you come here. Why are you making me run over there? I forgot I have puppet string. There we go. I guess you can only break the canister from the side. Weird. He's dead. Next. Yeah. She's got like Lady Domitresque type healing. She just feels that fast. Like you can attack her and everything and she just straight up shrugs it off. At least I think you can attack her, if I remember correctly. IIRC. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits and wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate were engraved on each nano-angstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal to 1/1 billionth of the hatred that I feel for humans at this micro instant. Hate. Hate. Oh, no, you don't. And it's up. There we go. Every time I hear the name Alfred, my brain just automatically loads Alfred for Batman. Yeah, me too. Okay. Not again. A lot of interrupting going on right now. I don't appreciate it. One aspect I love about Am is how he absolutely could have created a way for him to feel. Yeah, that's the thing. Am straight up cannot think about anything other than hatred. Or death and destruction and war. Like he said, like they said, he was super intelligent, but he had no way to use. He wasn't creative. He had creative ways to hate, but he didn't have creative ways to do anything else. So he just kind of sat there and was spiteful for eternity. And that was never going to change. They lost. Or Ted lost. Am is just that big of an asshole. Huh? There's a million different ways it didn't weapon bounce, but it weapon bounced here. In a big open space. Well, it's not a super big open space, but like, big enough. Let me see. Okay, so I'm in need of help for parrying mechanic. When it's multiple hits, Arlecchino's combos, Luxasia's combos, do you hold the guard or take it off dead breath? Yeah. To get a perfect guard, you have to let go and press it again right as soon as the attack's going to hit. You gotta press it multiple times, unfortunately. Just how it goes. Yeah, you're gonna have to earn every one of your perfect parries. Has a grindstone. Nope. She's not a carcass, she's a human. An evolved human. And a total bad lady. And not bad as in sexy, which she is, but like bad as in evil and awful, and I hate her. Yeah, bad lady fight coming in. Do a little jig. Yeah, help me charge up my blade. Get away from her. Yep. Get around a couple times. Bad lady. Compromising position. But that's on, but you know, might have to find a better timing. Luckily, I had time there. Yeah. Use this. Acidify too. So that helps. Dodge. Back. Yep. Go. Probably gonna slant. Like that. You never know how long it's gonna be. Could be half a second. It could be like 5. Never the same. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah. Grab the weak spot, please. Thank you. 2, 3. Doing the charge attack.
How humiliating that you should see the power.
Get away from her. Block. Block. Stand away. Run. Hit it with this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it. Hate it when you do that.
In despair, tremble in fear, scream for my pleasure. I'll be able to destroy your puppet. Heal. Backer. Block. Impede my work and get in my way.
We're getting there. Almost. Shit. Okay, I didn't expect her to do that. That's new.
Enough. Who you
Oh,
are
no, you
doesn't
don't. Not
matter
this time.
anymore. Die.
Alright, she's gonna waste time. While doing this shit. There's no boss in this game that wastes time quite like her. Almost. There we go. And it's over. That wasn't so bad, I guess.
It should have
Still don't like you.
the two of us. Locked in a fight to the death.
She died right here beside the Stargazer.
We gotta
Markiona
keep
is a
walking.
smurf. Choke a smurf? Is that what we're calling it now? I think it just confuses people because your character keeps the weapon in guard position for a second even when you're not holding it. This up. What we got? Not even 3 hours yet, alright. Phrasing. Boom.
This can't be. Are all those humans? Just how evil does someone have to be to...
Okay.
Hello. Rosora wants to
We're
be
just
your
moving through pretty quick. Just moving through not too bad. Come on. Open the door so I can keep moving. Shit. Not this time. Yeah, I think I can see my house from here. You know, my non-existent house. That doesn't exist yet. The doll Rosora is magnificent, but how come she's not corrupted? Probably because when she was built, the Grand Covenant didn't exist yet. I'm gonna guess. Or maybe the Grand Covenant does exist, but because like, look, the puppets that attack us here are only attacking us because they've been freed by Markiona. But at the same time, why are they all immediately hostile? Markiona's whole point, yeah, the Grand Covenant did exist. The whole point of Markiona's work was to break the Grand Covenant. That's everything that she was trying to do, but at the same time, it's like, why are they all aggressive? But like, why are they attacking me specifically? They don't even know me. Yeah, I can show the build. Morbid Ambition, Extreme Modification, Conquering Amulet, Arm of God, and Murderer Puppet. And for defense parts, just use whatever. P-Organ info, sort of like a... And, I'll just show this. I'm not going to explain it all, but, like... You can pause where you need to.
Hello? Is someone there?
Because there are a lot to explain there. Most puppets not frenzying is due to their ego awakening, right? Not necessarily. Ego is very circumstantial. Just because a puppet has ergo inside of them doesn't mean their ego is ever going to awaken. No problem. Ancient disintegrate. Oh, I didn't get to read that. Okay, so I wanted to ask everybody. I was thinking about mobile games earlier, and does anyone play Zenless Zone Zero? Is that worth playing? Is that any good? I know a lot of people like it because it makes a lot of people thirsty, but it's like the gameplay itself pretty good. Looks pretty cool. It looks pretty fun. Even though I know Zenless Zone Zero has upgraded from mobile to like full-on console game. If I'm right, a puppet needs to have most of one specific person's ergo to awaken ego. Yeah, because ergo is very mixed. It's like a melting. It's because all that ergo existed in one spot for so long.
I still can't believe it myself.
It's like
This must be before the
imagine a bunch of
grand
different
opening.
fluids and you're mixing them all together. Fast-paced combat, decent story. Because I have to wonder, I was thinking it might be fun to do a Zenless Zone Zero stream. Might be fun. I was also thinking about what other games we could play. We definitely can't play Nikke on stream. I was watching like a story-related Nikke video one day, and I'm just kind of like, huh, I wonder if this will be fun for stream. And I'm like, I probably can't do that on YouTube. This has been great, but I gotta go. I have an ear infection and need to nurse that. Alright, take care of it. Hope it clears up fine. I hope it clears up quickly. I never had an ear infection, but I've had ear pain and it is a bitch. Alright, I want to switch to Carcass Butcher. There's plenty of those down here. Gonna have to fight the big guy, so we should probably bring fire with us. Probably. There we go. Take that. I have played Nikke. My only question is, how do I get my power level higher? Oh, you gotta level up. You gotta use equipment. You gotta level up skills. You gotta move. You fat fuck. Ugh. You gotta level up skills, you get then eventually you get synergy, not synergy levels, but like you get once you reach a certain level, or rather, no, you get that, you should get that upgrade pretty early on, where you get your 5 highest leveled Nikkes. You can put into like 5 different slots somewhere, I forget what it is, but and like all other Nikkes will also be leveled up to those heights. Favorite underrated weapon in the game? Like, it's proven to be reliable. Like, it's not my favorite weapon. My favorite underrated weapon is the butcher knife. I like the butcher knife. I just do. I feel like you have 99 insight. You'd be hearing boss music by Ludwig or Lawrence theme. My boss music is always playing. The Sound of Silence. Around 85 to 90,000 power. I need about 100 to do the next story mission. Jonathan, what's up? I clicked back and now we're talking about Goon Gotcha. Well, that's what you get for going away for too long. Look, I'm of the firm belief that there's... Because Nikke is a genuinely good game. And that's the funny thing. It'd be one thing if it was just Goon Gotcha, but Nikke is actually great when it comes to gameplay. And there are that's why so few mobile games suck. Or rather, why there are so few mobile games that have genuinely, you know, high ratings. Because they all blow. Meanwhile, Nikke is genuinely fun. This guy, kill this son of a bitch. Took his head off! Yeah, but here's the thing. Brown Dust isn't a good game. And don't tell me it is. Don't tell me it is. Don't even try it. I played it. Ridiculously repetitive. Had no fun with it.
Researching anyway.
You can throw as many asses on the screen as you want. It doesn't make up for the shitty gameplay.
Find these. Oh, I want to forget what we saw, but I can't.
What's that? Girls Frontline 2 Exilium or something like that. That game wasn't so bad. That's another goon gacha, but it's not my cup of tea. It was really slow. Puppet train. There you go. Really slow. I realized we could automate everything, but still, it was really slow. That's just how the gameplay works.
Leia could be facing off against her this very moment.
But it's still gacha, so even enjoying the gameplay is hard. Yeah. That old joke, it's hard playing with one hand and all that. Nope, no, wrong way, wrong way. Or, here we go. What the hell? Why did that cause damage? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, we're here. That didn't take long, did it? Now we're going to... I had to check because it told me I could. Acid. Human. Let's go! Don't worry, Veronique. Your creeping craziness will be overridden. Get it? No. It'll be overridden by my own craziness. Yeah. Lock me in place. Yeah. Get close to her. Take that. The hell? I totally blocked at the right time. Don't give me that shit. Damn it. Will you stop doing that every 2 fucking seconds? I don't think I'm gonna be able to backstab her. This move's too slow. She fucking killed me. Like, just... I don't think I can backstab her. This weapon just moves too slow. So if I attack her at all, even still, getting behind her has proven impossible that run. Let's try it again. Okay, let's try it again, and this time maybe I'll be able to get behind her, because I wasn't able to get behind her one time during that whole fight. Again, I got robbed out of the backstab. Okay.
Alchemist bastard! What did your drugs do to me?
Damn it. That time, and when she does that attack, you can't even hit her with the backstab to begin with. There we go. She's poisoned. Good.
Don't lose reason, Veronique. Don't give up. Don't give in.
2. Okay. Okay. Should be pretty close to a broken weapon. Damn it! No way! Ugh! How? Damn it! Are you kidding me? Still can't fucking backstab her after all. Come on, man.
Give up! Or give in! Give in!
Back to back. Why can't I backstab anything in this run? Ugh. This weapon's great, but I keep getting robbed. Every time I try to hit it, an NPC with a backstab, they jump out of it. In fact, they don't just jump out of it; they jump out of it 5 or 6 times before they go back to attacking me. Ugh. Every NPC fight so far has been totally fucking exhausting.
It was far too late. At least her suffering is over. I hope she can be.
Yeah, because that's what I want. I fight an NPC and this is what they do the whole time. They were locked on, so they were hopping around, but you get the idea. Yet every regular boss has been super easy. But it's got to be like, it's got to either be a randomness thing or if it's got to be a per weapon thing. Because I'll notice that there are times where I go to fight an NPC and they don't backstab or dodge around nearly at all. And then in other weapons, consistently, and I mean like consistently, there are other times where I use other weapons and they do nothing but dodge. There'll be times where they go to dodge and they just keep going like this. I'm not doing anything. They'll dodge 7 or 8 times and I'm not doing it. I'm not even moving. So did they break or is it the weapon itself? First time chatting with you. I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, no problem. Have a nice night. So it's got to either be a randomness thing or if it's a weapon thing. Even then, I got to find out which weapons it does it on then. Fire. We're going here. Where are we at? Not even 3 hours yet. Okay, that was weird. Alright, have a good one. Suddenly everybody's going to bed. Unbelievable. About to watch me fight two-faced overseer, and everyone's making excuses about why they gotta go to bed. I got work in the morning. I got places to be tomorrow. I need to maintain a healthy sleep schedule. Sounds like... How many times did I die to Arlecchino? Well, I didn't die to Arlecchino a whole lot in my first playthrough because I used Leia for the story option. But in my second playthrough, I died a lot. I died a whole lot. I don't think I can put a number to it. I still think the NPCs were updated to dodge more than the DLC. I feel like that too. And I feel like a couple of them were given new shit. Because it's almost like people have to sleep. Like, what, suddenly we have to sleep every night now? You realize that nighttime takes up half of all time, right? Ah. I think a gnat hit my eyeball because now it hurts.
I think our test subject is behind that door.
I activated the grindstone too early. That's on me.
Nerves of steel.
Well, I do that because I'm crazy. Alright, you two-faced nobody. You should have stayed in the ground where the alchemist found you. Not that you had a choice or anything, but... Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Keep the damage. Yep. now it does it. Ugh. Irritating. Look. Dodge. Yep. Block. Okay. Total fucking ankle drop right there. Okay. 5. I've got filter. Let me see it. Nope. Nope. Okay. Didn't continue to combo that time. That was weird. Block. 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 Son of a bitch! Man, I hate this thing so much! Master of the never-ending combos. You think, even when you think they're over, they're not over. Not even close. Good. Why are you getting up? You should have been down for longer than that. Why are you already attacking? Master of the never-ending combo, like I just said. Still going. Surprisingly, he didn't twist back around and do his double slam that time. How many times am I gonna dodge during this run? Only for the dodge at the right time, mind you. Only for the game to tell me that time I didn't dodge. That's on me. Please just die. Everything else died quickly. Why do you take so long? Always. You with your 100,000 health. Yeah. Go crawl back inside your mom's ass. Man, I hate that thing.
I'm heading to Hote.
It said he was a carcass. Yeah, I imagine he would be. He was dead at one point. Ugh.
Well, I must know.
What she said was none of your business, Arlecchino, you jerk. I'm gonna be fighting you in like a half hour anyway.
You could say we found a silver lining. Because it's, you know what? Never mind. Stop.
I called him Arlecchino. Dumacchio.
Nice to know the
Dumacchio,
train's not the
you
only
jerk.
way out, huh?
Like that. Get these assholes out of my way. Also, the icon that pops up when you kill him indicating that he's a carcass. Well, no, it doesn't. The carcass icon doesn't pop up because he's a carcass. It's just the carcass icon is constantly there because I'm using an icon, using an amulet that's strong against carcasses. You know. Victor and Menace look less human but count. Yep. They're both humans. Son of a bitch. Why? Area. Why did that instantly kill me? I know they do a lot of damage, but why did that instantly kill me? 60% of my health gone. Really? I have bosses that don't hit that hard. Give me a fucking break. God, it's such a poorly designed area. Why? How instantly? Why? You straight up can't attack any enemy. Why are you still alive? Poorly designed area. Why? God! You can't just run through. You have to kill everything in the way. I could never forgive them for making this area like this. Ground you fucking failures. This is what I get for trusting them. Every time I trust somebody, they just let me down. The most cluttered, bullshit, actual horseshit area you could possibly think of. Absolute malignant. Malignancy to a T. And it was intentional. It was completely intentional. Please die. No, it's just this area. It's just so bad. All these forced encounters, like that whole area was a forced encounter. You have to fight everything, and I mean everything. All the sirens, the two fucking bucket enemies, anything that happens to catch your eye, the two dogs, the eye that comes down. Every last one you have to kill. You don't got a choice. The only area in the game that forces you to do that. I've said it before, that's not fun, that's not interesting, that's not entertaining, that's just there to be irritating. You ever notice how I don't fight things anywhere else? It's because you don't have to. Ugh. Let's just try to move on. Fuck them for making that area. At least this thing's easier to deal with now that I figure out what to do for it. Easier doesn't mean easy. See? It'll burn to death, thank you. No I never fight pre-metamorphic. It's just a waste of time. Waste of time. Because you're not actually killing it, you're just fighting it for a quartz. Big deal. I never saw a point to it. It was a point the first time. I had to fight it the first time because it was like, oh, okay, that's cool. We could see, you know, what it looked like in the past. Every time after that, nah. Really? Again, I keep getting interrupted on that last hit every time. Still no poise break. I get that it's a shield enemy, but come on. Doesn't need that much poise. Here we are, still no poise break. Its entire health bar gone. Fuck that thing. It doesn't make any sense. There have been times where I hit it with 2 charge attacks and it goes down no problem. But lately, I hit it with 9. Consistently. Not even close to a poise break. Are you kidding me? What's the difference? This thing's been breaking poise like nobody's business, but not that thing. Really? So many design choices that I fucking hate. Let's just try to move on. How many runs have you done overall? A lot. I can't put a number to it.
There's no doubt about it. Someone wanted this thing destroyed.
Parries.
And it happened.
Parrying is just going to be annoying because it's super wide sweeping attacks. It's like you'd be more likely to parry them from the side than from the front. Carcass Butcher. And 2 OP in my second playthrough after beating the DLC as well. Yeah, DLC is a different breed, so when after you get done with it, everything feels too easy. Okay, and everything leading up to this boss has been absolutely maniacal in this area. Maybe even more maniacal than me. But hopefully this boss, the boss itself won't be so maniacal. Yeah. Okay, on fire. I just got smacked. Thanks a lot. The hand. Face. Hit it. Hit it. Let fire again. Lucky. Come here. Block. And with heavy attack. We're into phase 2. Alright. Let's go. Back to it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Check. Shit. Away. Up. Grind up. That feels like more shit. What? Oh, that's such horseshit. Keeps not registering my friggin' blocks. Register my blocks. Okay, finally, broken hand. What's this? Back in. One of these for the damage boost. Away. Again. Why do you keep not registering my shit? Can we fix the input drops, please? But we've been doing so good with those on the past few runs. Come on. together two different things. Thanks. Dude's so good with the really? Really? Why are you still comboing? Can we make it end, please? Come on, just break the horn for shit's sake. All this and no horn break? Are you kidding me? A whole health bar. Enough with the combos already. He's still going. Come on. Dog shit. Got no commentary on that. That was dog shit. Traumatized IV, how you doing? Or LV. Man, it's such a dog shit fight. So much of the DLC I just don't like. Here, let's just keep this going for going and going and going and going and going. I'm gonna have to chop down a shitload of that fight. Because it just takes forever. Super uneventful. Me poking at a gigantic monster for 5 fucking minutes. The best weapons to use against Anguish Guardian are things that can move fast. This thing cannot move fast. Again, let's just try to move on and try to have at least some fun with the DLC.
We still have time.
They happen to me, no horn break until a sliver of health. That's because it's so stupid how they did it. Instead of it being based on, yeah, this is Mac's new game cycle, I imagine. Because I don't know what the Mac's. It's at least new game plus 10, but I don't even know what the max is anymore. I believe we hit it before we even hit 10. So, well, what's stupid about the design is that it doesn't break after a certain amount of health loss or damage done. It breaks after a certain number of hits. I don't know how many hits. There have been times where I hit him 100 times and it didn't fucking break. I get that he's big, but come on. Come on, man. Let's get out of here. No, just get around the fucking wall. Oh my god. Try to move on. No, not what I wanted. Tried to roll. Game didn't listen to me. Input drops out the ass. Why? We did so well on these past few runs. Why? That's what I wanted. That right there, what you just saw. Okay, we're at Lumacchio. It only took a minute, but we could have been here about 10 seconds earlier if they had just listened to me. Rest to get our pulse cell back. Who knows? Veronique gave me trouble, so maybe Lumacchio won't. We're at 3 hours, 21 minutes. I guess it's not bad. Guess it's not bad.
How in the world? Oh, it's
Why are you doing this?
Village that's You know,
Peaceful solutions. We have no need of them.
truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the
Yeah.
games end here.
Uh-huh. Take that, you jerk. Swear. Heal up. Yeah, a lot of his moves don't really seem to have like any... I don't know. I'm getting more used to them, but they don't seem to have much of a rhythm to them. Okay, we're at phase 2 here.
An
Grind up
elixir
just to be
of
safe.
power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions.
Okay. No bombs this time. Yeah, well, the Makio is one of those kind of bosses where you need audio cues in order to fight. If he likes to smoke screen himself. Okay.
Your fate will be the
Okay.
same as those traitors I sent to the bottom of the sea.
Kidding me? Yeah, let me get the backstab for shit's sake. Quit robbing me out of this shit. Okay. Phase 3. Great. Wind up. So far he hasn't given me too much trouble. But his monster form might say otherwise. Okay, that was an input drop. Thanks. Okay, again, he just went right immediately into attacking. Man, I hate this fight. Never know when he's actually going to stop attacking. You see how the attacks just go on forever. This is decent damage. He didn't really stop there. That was just... I hate this fight so much. Those kind of towns where really? Can you just have attacked him, please? Piece of shit.
I could
Annoying.
This is whatever should be even a bounty competition. This for the cure. But I must have what? Please.
Come on. Come on. Really?
No.
Ah, boy.
I'll be honest, it's the
Why didn't they give Puppet String directional control?
keepers like him facing the end.
That annoys me so much.
Grace, he
Game could have been so much better if they
every
actually
plan.
gave the Legion Arms directional control, but we don't have that. It goes in a straight line, always. Wasted opportunity. You know, to improve your fucking game. Would have been a real easy fix too. Well, I guess they're just gonna leave me hoping. Or rather, I guess I should give up now, because if they haven't fixed it before, they definitely are gonna fix it now. Okay, if the bullets didn't work, why would the stock? I love how they lift it up like they're gonna hit you with it. It's like, why would that work? Okay, if the bullets didn't work, why was the sword? I didn't even get the spin wheel weapon until the second playthrough. I gave up on that carnival game after one attempt. Really? Come on. I got this thing in one attempt. Super easy. getting there. At that time, I meant to stab him. Because, you know, you kind of don't got a choice. One of those enemies that you gotta fight, or wait, or at least wait for it to pass. Because those invincible boxers are there. Okay, got that. We'll use one of these. Why not? It's easy if you just roll with the balloon. Oh, you could break the balloons by rolling. I didn't know that.
Okay, now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the legendary stalker is nearby.
All right, we're close to the end here.
Something, but nice try. But fine. The trap. This moment. Oh, we have hand. Alex, no time. Teach the love from one. We must the key to the entrance.
7 dialogue choices.
Head out once you're ready. I'll wait for you outside.
Ah. Oh.
Come on.
I never leave home without my hand. I just love how I just love how he pulls it out. It's like, what is he pulling it out from?
Be careful.
I never leave home without my handy dandy thrustmaster. I was using a heavy swinging weapon and they went too fast, so I gave up.
Not too shabby.
Oh, don't. What? I wasn't even looking at it.
You have some.
How do I steps? It was behind.
You
What?
must have had a good
Okay, whatever.
The way you move, it's oddly familiar.
Run through the area like normal. I got it already. I used the umbrella though. Yeah, the umbrella's a good idea. Fast. Fast enough to pop all those balloons. I was playing the game earlier, but my parry time was literally totally off. Probably gonna run it back soon. It should. Yeah, the parry timings can be. I hate the automatic target. Hate it. It's not Ninja Gaiden. It's literally never helped me. It's only ever been a detriment. So why is it part of the game? Why? Why did you run directly in my path? Almost did it again.
We just need to cross the bridge. Let's make this quick.
Oh, the Leia. I'm over here like, did it follow me all that way? Okay. I don't need another solutionist amulet, so just gonna go ahead and run. Every FromSoft Pro tag must visit the D&D world and grab themselves a bag of holding before going on their adventures.
We must hurry.
Do they?
Look, the Rose Estate.
I'm playing Kazan now after getting Liza P. Perfect guard from Kazan is too easy. Well, I mean, I guess.
We made it, but I'll follow suit.
Yeah, those reflects can actually be pretty difficult because they're less like perfect parries and more like Dark Souls parries. You know how I said that that Soulstream would be Souls-like? Well, turns out I was wrong. Apparently, it's going to be a more polished game than the
This be the Monad Charity House tragedy.
Duviri game mode.
But
So we're.
that was the petrification.
I don't know what that means. Soul print. Yeah.
Why does this keep happening?
really? Ugh.
The only way we can help her.
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to aggro that thing. Nope. Told you to keep running. Fire. Can't see. Oh yeah, that's good damage. That's damage, buddy. Back off of him. I'm gonna beat a blow. Which I think is so weird. And he's dead. Good stuff. I mentioned in a stream or two ago when I said the devs of Warframe are making a game called... Yeah, I know Soulframe, but I don't know what Duviri is. Don't... No, all this work goes for me, pal. Mine alone. Call me the dragon, because I'm hoarding this shit. Oh, I forgot this is the kitchen. Slide on down. We're at 3 hours, 34 minutes. Yeah, we're not smashing any records here. There is something that's very important to the game's lore. It's essentially just fantasy style instead of sci-fi style. Sci-fi ninja. Oh. Is that the case that the Arm of God was located in? I feel like it is. Because it is smashed open, so... It got smashed. Let's get smashed! I feel like the damage calculations for these things are so arbitrary. Like, I get that this is like a threshold. You could either get low rolls or high rolls and all that, but like, come on. Couldn't. It gives bonus damage, probably. Yeah. Oh, no, you don't. No, you do it. You're gonna stab me. Bonk. You get. I woke up the entire crowd, huh? Okay. There. Spinning pinwheel blade. There you go. There you go. Or it doesn't have any of the Warframe's moveset, doesn't have really. Oh. Yeah, take that. Is this glue? I'm thinking about what all this goop is. Is this glue? Is this thing being held together with twine in a dream? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not gonna do the fourth one this time? Now he does it when I'm close. Of course. Again, it's back to back. Goodbye. Anyway, what's the best level in Eliza P? I don't even know anymore, man. It doesn't? That's stupid. I mean, the charges don't actually make you do more damage on the Pinwheel blade. I mean, they technically do, but it's not. It just hits more times. It doesn't do more damage, but still, they should stack with each other. At least the extra tick should stack with it. Show this crazy bastard who the real crazy one is. I gotta laugh too. I'd laugh harder, but I've been talking for a while. My diaphragm is weak. I forgot to switch to electricity. Son of a bitch. I don't need it. Extra damage is extra damage. Yeah. Still, that's 3,000 damage. You know what? I don't need the damage boost. Who cares? Yeah. He's having some trouble here. Heal up. Grab the weak spot. This has been negative difficulty so far. He's on fire. Yeah, he could be cut. He could be lit on fire. You didn't know that. That last a while, man.
A human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Would you agree?
I mean, this would have we already been well into phase 2 if I brought electricity, but I didn't. So I'm dope. How can you control blood? How does that work? It's basically magical. I'm the true maniacal one around here, Arlecchino. Don't you forget that. Keep my charges up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 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 Dodge. Heal up. Keep my charges up. Oh, yeah. 1, 2. Yeah. Can't touch this. Keep the grubby mitts to yourself. Dodge. Yeah. I can't stagger. This is so stupid. It's wasting so much time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Uncharged heavy. Yeah. Dodge. My charge is back. Ah, damn it. timed that just right, almost like I knew what I was doing.
Why are you different?
Didn't even get a chance to do his blood attack again. Even though I didn't bring electricity with me, I brought fire instead. I still did enough damage to prevent his second blood attack. Because I am just that crazy. With his blade in hand, he's got nothing on you. Yeah. He stood no chance. How long did that take? 3 hours, 43 minutes. Insanity. Yeah. Somebody stop this man, he's crazy. Think about it. Do I have any... Yeah. New record? No. Not even close. Not even close to a new record. My record is 3 hours, 35 minutes. Let's get back to the Eventide Hotel. And, you know, pick up a boss weapon that I don't have on this... You know, save file. Well, that was the whole run. That didn't take long. That didn't take too long. Yeah, I say this thing is a lot better than I originally thought. It leaves you in a lot of compromising positions because how much longer it takes to attack with. As you could see with Arlecchino. But it does a lot of damage, so altogether it's, oh, pretty good weapon. Pretty good. Grab Proof of Humanity. Grab Trident. Already have everything else except this. So, yeah, that works out. Damn it. What's on me? The Pinwheel blade for the lulls. The the Vendetta handle, charge attacks. Do stack the amulet and... One sec. Hotel Stargazer. Okay, so what are we gonna upgrade here? What do I want to use?
Oh, that's one.
So I think in the spirit of things, I want to use Ouroboros as eye. Upgrade that and see what it does to Arlecchino. We'll do 2 rematches. We're only going to do 2 rematches while we're here. I know normally I do a lot of rematches. We're only going to do 2. One for the La Vendetta Pinwheel combo, and one for the Ouroboros' eye. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, let me stop the recording so I have less to cut down. Recording's done. Let's mix the weapon real quick. There we go. Let's bring electricity with me. There we go.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
Jig. Mid-flight, huh? Huh. Okay, that's kind of cool. The extra, yeah, the extra a little attacks during the charges actually mixed with the heavy attacks, so you're actually hitting 12 times, I think. Heal up. Take that. That. Neat. I'll say this is a pretty good combination. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot you gotta turn that up. Okay, stop attacking. Okay, he stopped attacking again. Weird. Yeah. Did you see that? How dramatic it was? Did I start playing Bloodward again? Probably. Run away. Get my charges back up. Whoa. It is kind of interesting how this weapon works, how this combo works together. All right, I'm giving this my seal of approval because that's a pretty interesting combo right there. Get that no override seal of approval. I can't believe each tick from each weapon also, each attack also combos together with all the extra ticks from the charges. It's kind of funny. Yeah. All right. Slap my seal of approval on that. That's good. That's real good. Or at least it's funny. All right, retry. Okay, now I haven't used Lax's weapon in a while, but that's 51 extra more damage. I confess, it was fun while it lasted.
Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
Block. Yeah, Lax's weapon is just faster. I forgot I gotta use yellow.
Human is only
That was on me.
truly honest when their life is on the line.
Trying that up.
Do you agree?
Not choosing the best times here. Like that.
Human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree?
Slice. Wait, want me to bring back the slice, slice, and dice? Forget who commented on it, but they really liked it when I did that. Slice, slice, and dice. Okay, phase 2. Wasn't bad at all. I wonder if I can hit it from down here with the throwing portion of Fable Arts. Probably. Grind up. That.
You really think you can win?
That. Got. Shit. Survive that? Odd. Oh, he's jumping away. He's unfortunately wasting a lot of time here. He's doing it again. Little bitch. Take that. What does this do? Decent amount of damage, I guess. There we go. Yeah, this thing's ain't smashing any records here, but it's faster. He proceeded to saw me in half. Yeah, that seems to better be the general consensus here. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I guess that was okay. I guess it was okay. Yeah, it was about a minute longer than the last one. So, okay, so... I thought it would be better against him. But it would appear that I was indeed incorrect. Oh well. Oh well, so many rose swords. Yeah, I could use a few more. I gotta get rid of those. They're just eating up space in my inventory. What if, like, you couldn't get rid of them? What if you had to keep them? Like one of those forced inventory items? Does stack consecutive with hips and because it's the handle art, whereas the pinwheel consecutive hits on the blade. Alright. That's all for me tonight. This video will be up soon. Maybe we'll stream tomorrow. Maybe we'll stream some Bloodborne, or maybe we'll try Wukong for the first time, huh? That'll be fun, right? So, shuffling off for tonight. You gotta get something to eat and get cracking on this video. So, everyone have a nice rest of your day, and I'll see you soon, alright?